한미과학기술공동위원회에 참석한 존 홀드렌 실장은 오바마 대통령에게 과학기술 분야를 자문하는 최고위급 과학계 인사입니다.
네, YTN 사이언스가 홀드렌 실장을 국내 방송사 가운데 처음으로 단독 인터뷰했는데요.
네, 홀드렌 실장은 미국이 아시아 국가 가운데 처음으로 우리나라와 맺은 한미우주협정에서부터 인공지능까지 최근 과학계의 다양한 이슈에 대한 견해를 밝혔습니다. 허찬 기자가 보도합니다.
한미우주협력협정이 이뤄지는 배경에는 어떤 이유들이 있었습니까?
It doesn't really make sense to talk about going to Mars in competition, with everybody trying to go to Mars separately rather than going to Mars together. It's simply too expensive and too complicated. Spreading out the costs, spreading out the jobs, spreading out the technology, getting the benefit of different national capabilities for the really demanding missions to come makes an increasing amount of sense. So our long-term vision is to build more and more collaboration on space missions, and Korea, we think, will be an important player. You're very good at technology. You're very ambitious and energetic in your own space aspirations, and we think, therefore, that it makes sense to engage you in increasing cooperation in space.
네, 다음으로는 한미 원자력 협정에 대해서 얘기를 나눠보겠습니다. 한미 원자력 협정이 42년 만에 개정이 됐는데요. 이로 인해 가장 달라지는 부분은 어떤 것들이 있을까요?
Well, the new 123 agreement in nuclear cooperation took a long time to negotiate because there were some very difficult issues on the table, including the future of uranium enrichment, possibility in Korea, including the future of the possibility of reprocessing. And what was agreed that was very important was the formation of a high-level bilateral commission that in fact will meet for the first time next month here in Korea to address together both the challenges and the opportunities in the future of the management of the nuclear fuel cycle. That is, whether or not Korea should enrich uranium, whether or not Korea should reprocess nuclear fuel. So basically what was worked out in that agreement, rather than the previous agreement's flat prohibition on enrichment or reprocessing in Korea, was a process for the two countries to analyze and think together about whether and when it would make sense for those activities to be carried out in this country.
한국의 과학기술 수준이 발전을 하다 보니까 아무래도 더 다양한 분야에서 협력을 같이 할 수 있을 것으로 보이는데요. 그렇다면 특히 눈여겨보시는 분야가 있으십니까?
Absolutely. I think our cooperation has been growing and it will continue to grow. There are a great many areas where we can learn from each other. There are many areas where we can share best practices, not only in research, but also best practices in commercializing technologies that emerge from discovery in research laboratories. There are ways that we can cooperate in some areas where Korea could be considered to be ahead of the United States. Robotics is a good example. I think we have great prospects in information and communication technology for further collaboration. I think we have good prospects for collaboration in fundamental science, in physics and chemistry, for example. And clearly, the collaboration between our two countries in cancer research is going to be extremely important.
한국에서는 최근 알파고와 이세돌의 바둑대국이 엄청난 관심을 끌었습니다. 혹시 이 경기 관람하셨습니까?
I did not watch the match. Go is not as popular in the United States as it is in Korea, but we followed the results very closely because we are very interested in deep learning and artificial intelligence. And my understanding was that it was an extraordinary match, that Lee Sedol showed his tremendous skill, and at the same time, the Google program, AlphaGo, was able to win 4 games out of 5 against this great Go master.
박사님이 보시기에는 인공지능이 인류에 미칠 영향은 어떨 것이라고 보십니까?
One of the things that's perhaps useful to think about is imagine combining the human capabilities of Lee Sedol with the machine capabilities. Imagine what sort of Go player you could have if Lee Sedol was being advised by a deep learning computer. And thinking about that, you realize that that player, the combination of Lee Sedol and the AlphaGo program, would be a far more capable player than either one of them alone. The fact is that human intelligence still has enormous capabilities that it can add on top of machine intelligence. We see great potential for good in artificial intelligence. We will, of course, need to be vigilant to be sure that any negative effects, adverse applications, are prevented. But on the whole, we think it will be beneficial.
예, 그렇다면 마지막으로 앞으로의 한국과 미국 간의 과학기술 분야에서의 협력 관계 전망은 어떻다고 보십니까?
I see the prospects for future cooperation in science and technology between Korea and the United States to be very exciting and encouraging. We already cooperate on so many important areas in science and technology. We do it effectively. We both benefit from this cooperation. There is every reason to expand that cooperation over time to the benefit of both of our countries.